Good evening, everyone. It is Trusted Troublemaker here. It is a little bit of time since you guys have seen us on the YouTubes. We'd like to say welcome back. We just had to take a little break, had to handle some business, take care of a few things, and we're back now and ready to get back into the swing of things. And it is Tuesday night. It is January 19th, and we are doing another episode of Beer with Bears. And tonight, guys, just because we've been gone for so long, we actually have a lot of beers that we have to get through. So hopefully you'll be seeing a few reviews posted closer to this weekend. Just on a lot of things that we have to try and get caught up on. So we got a two for McDoofer for you guys tonight. Per usual, we got these out of our local beer and spirits residence, Mount Juliet's Providence Wine and Spirits, our favorites. So the first one we're going to try is, I think we've done a few Mayday Brewery reviews in the past. This one is a sour. It's been a while since we reviewed a sour, but this is Grandma's Boysenberry Pie. I had been craving boysenberries for quite some time now, and I did not know that I'd be receiving it in the form of a beer, and that is always a treat. Something I can certainly not complain about. So yeah, I'm going to crack this open. By the way, this is a 6.5% alcohol. This is a spice sour, so it has a little. I'm guessing it's going to have a sour taste to it, but kind of like in the sense of an actual pie. You know how there are like seasonings and things in a pie that just make it have that like pizzazz. It doesn't just make it like this sweet, crispy mush that you're stuffing in your face. Which there's nothing wrong with sweet, crispy mushes. I mean, that can be pretty delicious. So we're gonna crack this open. Believe it or not, when I pour this out, guys, you're gonna see that. So if you've never seen a boysenberry before, they're purple. So we're gonna pour this out, and if you look close enough, I'm gonna put it up for you guys. This actually, like most sour beers, has a unique color to it, but this one is actually very on the violet side. And boy, oh boy, I'm talking about the moment you open this can, you smell like grandma's kitchen making a pie. This literally, I'm talking about, you can smell the berries, you can smell the crust, you can smell the spices that went into the pie, you can smell the whole thing. And it's over to the ghost that is usually with me when I make most of these videos. Give that a smell.
Smells like pie.
Yeah, it smells like pie, everybody. Hopefully it tastes like pie. If you smell it, at first it kind of smells like a stout. And in some angles, if you smell it too quickly, it kind of sounds like a stout. But
no, definitely smell that sour.
So we're going to try it. We're going to see. That is a very unique taste indeed. If you, for those of you who never tried boysenberry anything, but you are a sour fan, this is probably going to be a very unique experience for you, because it definitely has elements of the sour, but certain berries kind of have like a much darker taste to them. Like if you've ever had a blackberry or something before, usually it's much different from like a strawberry or a blueberry that can be on a much sweeter side.
Yeah.
But this
sweet boysenberries.
Yeah, this is definitely sweet boysenberries. It's pretty good.
It's not a schnozzberry.
No, it's not a schnoz. There's no schnoz. No schnoz in this berry. This is all boysen. I definitely recommend this to anybody who's like most of the beers I recommend. If something you're trying to break out from that you're used to drinking over and over again, and you want a very unique flavor, this is gonna be one of the most unique flavors of beer that you're gonna try right here, and I definitely recommend it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Um, Also, I don't know if you've noticed my backdrop here. I have a wolf blanket and a bear blanket that was gifted to me by my special someone. And the wolf over to my left, his name is Teddy, which ironically he's a wolf, but we call him Teddy. It's because he's part of the family, and you know we're all about bears here. And the bear blanket is it's actually a mama bear with 2 baby bears, 2 cubs. And this is Miranda, and this guy over here is Pepe, and the little one over here is Louise. And yeah, they're all a part of the family now. And hopefully you guys will get to see a whole lot more of them in videos to come. Yeah, I'm going to hand this over back to the ghost. This was her beer of choice, and
Yeah. Yeah.
as you know, it's definitely not a ghost thing. It's like handing me things back and forth. It's definitely my girlfriend on the side. We've been kind of joking around with this ghost thing these past few videos, but yeah, that's a good one. That's Mayday Brewery's grandmother's Boysenberry pie. It's a can up close, folks. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend giving it a try. If you have it anywhere near you, available to you, definitely just try it out, and hopefully you won't be disappointed. The second one is a Tennessee beer brought to you by Harp & Harry's and Kings of Leon. So I'm sure most of you are familiar with the band, and they're one of my favorite bands, and they actually have another one that I need to try. I think it comes in a red can, so hopefully I can get my hands on that. But they have come together. On the logo, it says, "Great friends, great bear."
Beer.
I just can't stop saying bears, everybody. It's a tongue twister. Bears. I mean, you guys hear it, you know. But yeah, it's got some signatures on it. The story behind this is that our family tradition is built on hard work, relationships, and great beer. That is why we partnered again with our friends Kings of Leon to create Neon Leon. Our brewery is where we craft our great beers. Neon Leon, the band's homegrown studio, is where they craft their great music. Together, our families brewed this American lager with the passion born in their creative spaces. In these creative spaces. Cheers to the places that inspire us all. So, most of you who are familiar with the band, you know they're originally from Oklahoma, but they live and do all of their recording right here in Nashville, where we reside. And I'm going to open this up. This is a light American lager. So I'm guessing this is going to taste more like, you know, your average American beer that you have, like most domestics. I was hoping that it's going to have a more unique taste than most light beers that you encounter. So I'm going to pour this out. It's definitely on the lighter side of gold. So I can look and definitely tell that this is going to be a very light beer. I'm hoping that it has some crispiness to it. Smells like an American lager, which is not a bad thing. I mean, there are some very good ones out there. I'm going to give this a try. So it's definitely, I would say, a much better quality PBR, to be honest with you. I mean, it's definitely like, you know, there's not to discredit domestics or anything like that, but if you like Bud Light, Miller Lite, things of that nature, most lager beers that aren't light, like this is probably a cross in between those. Like if you have like I guess somewhere in between a a Miller High Life and a Miller Light is probably the best way to describe it. Like that nice balance in between. Okay, I don't necessarily want the what I would consider to be the watered down taste of a light beer, but I don't exactly want the full heaviness of just a traditional American lager. This is the go between that, and I prefer it over definitely most light domestics. What do you think?
It's more on the side of an old style out of Chicago, but lighter than old style. Old style is a little bit more heavier,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not PBR-ish at all.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-mm. I'm definitely more on that flavorful of the old style.
See, I've never had an old style.
Oh,
So, yeah.
you're missing out.
Yeah, I mean, like I typically don't mess with lagers, American lagers, too much. I mean, they're definitely not as. I'm all about hops. Like hops are a big thing for me, and typically with these, I do not, get that. But it's good. I would, like I said, I definitely prefer this over most light beers that I've come across.
Yeah.
This definitely would be a much better option. If I could go somewhere and they had this on draft, I'd probably slam $20 down and say, "Give me all you got," and I wouldn't feel too bad about it. Like I said, yeah, maybe not along the PBR, but I definitely, if I can get my hands on old style, I would definitely like to
If
compare.
we can ever get it here.
Yeah.
There's only one place that used to sell it, and I guess I could call them again.
Well, there you have it. So once again, this is Happen Harry's Neon Leon. So hopefully I can find the other version of this, because apparently that's the second beer that they have collaborated on. So we have to find the first, and hopefully it's tastes just as good as this one. And I would give this a 3.25 out of 5. Just to not be biased, because I like the band, and I really love everything that they do, and for them to have a beer, it's only right. It's only right. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to the other beers that we have. We actually should give you guys a little sneak peek. We have we bought a Terrapin variety pack, a survival kit. Actually, it's called the Terrapin Survival Kit. So hopefully we'll be reviewing the rest of those that we got, because Hopsecutioner was in there, and we've already done a review for that. So all the other ones are definitely going to be fun to do reviews, and we got some stouts too. So got a nice little variety of things that we gotta venture on before we start to recollect.
Yeah.
Venture on and get some new beers. We got a nice little cachet of brew, as they say. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Enjoy maybe a couple more of these if we have any lying around. But yeah, this was Beer with Bears. I'm Trusted Troublemaker. It's always a pleasure, and I hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you soon. And as always, trust me to trouble you.